Snap.
How's it going, everyone? It is Prashan here, and we're going over all the new cards and variants that are dropping this week in Marvel Snap. And before we do that, I'm just going to announce the winners of this week's giveaway. Remember, comment down below in the comment section what variant you think is my favorite this week, and you have a chance of winning a gold bundle from me. So just go ahead and comment. There's tons of cards this week. So I think last week it was so easy to guess. There weren't that many variants. And of course, it was Crossbones. And let me announce the two winners here. We have Adam. Is it I47 or L47? You are a winner. And then we also have, who is this here? We have Peebles or P66LES. You guys are the winners this week. Just make sure you guys hit me up on Twitter. Either hit me up on Twitter or hit me up in Discord. I'll have my Discord name down below as well as my Twitter in the description. Yeah, so only thing you guys have to do is comment down below. Just make sure you're subscribed, all that good stuff. So we have Makari here. She's dropping next week or in a few days in Marvel Snap this Tuesday. Her ability is, after this turn, runs from your hand to a random location if possible, which is freaking crazy. I think this is a card that has to go in every Surfer deck. Or just a card that just goes in your deck if you can't figure out what to put in your deck, right? I have a lot of people asking what cards should they put in their deck, but if you just put Makari in your deck and she's in your hand, she just runs to any location, right? So I think she's a pretty decent card. I don't know. Is she a staple in Surfer? I think so. I think she's an easy card to plug in, but I think at times it might suck as far as like board spacing, right? Like board spacing, you don't know where, like she might go in a lane where you don't want her to go in, which might be horrible. I think that's the only thing I feel bad with Makari. Or I don't know, or maybe she goes into like Borrow with no name and just loses you the game. But overall, I don't know. I would save my keys. I think Fastos might be the best card this season. I'm not sure. I think he might be. Just judging on how it's been panning out so far, I think he might be. So let's see here. We also have this variant too, which is pretty cool. I have been skipping on the variants that have been in the spotlight catches for the past few weeks. Like a little bit of me before, like it bothered me that I didn't have a variant for the new card. But more and more as the seasons progress and my keys have gotten lower, I've been trying to find value in my keys and not use them as much as I used to, instead of like spending 4 keys. That way I can have a variant. And then next we have X23 and the spotlights too. This could be subject to change. I think all this stuff is subject to change. So don't quote me on this, but shout out to Statbot.fan for all this state of mind stuff. And we have a Hellfire Gala X23, which I think is pretty cool. The good old Laura Kinney. I really like this variant. I do like all the Hellfire Gala stuff. I wish all of it had just dropped already. Like, why trinkle in Hellfire Gala stuff? I think all the Hellfire Gala stuff should have just been in the game already. But pretty cool X23 variant. And then if you don't have X23, she's a staple in Destroy. And if you're playing targeted discard, Silver Samurai hits her, or the Miramasa Shard from Dakin. So she's a decent pickup if you don't have her already. And if you miss on Makari, and get X23. The next we have Gladiator here. Gladiator. 3-8. He's going to be in the spotlight catches too. Pretty decent card. I think he's one of the best 3-drops in the game right now. This variant is pretty cool. I don't know, man. I think the one I use right now is this one here. This is the one I use currently. I don't know. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. To be honest, like the way Gladiator looks, almost every variant looks the same. So this one might be a skip, but I wouldn't be mad if I got it at all. Because I think Gladiator is cool. And then next we have Kitty Pryde. This one's pretty cool. Rare, Jim Lee. So 700 gold. I'll definitely be getting this one pretty easily. Yeah, rare pull or general pull, rare. Like I really think there should be more Jim Lee variants. There should be another Jim Lee takeover. I don't know if this one replaces the one I have. Maybe, maybe, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. And she's dropping on the 16th. Next, we have this High Evo here. I've been waiting for this Kim Jacinto High Evo. I think this has been in like tons of people's like thumbnails for High Evo because this one's pretty good. Um, High Evo, I haven't been playing as much. I should be playing it more because High Evo is still good. It's just that so many new cards have came in and snapped that High Evo's sort of gotten pushed back. But of course, High Evo is still awesome. I think I might definitely gonna get this one. This is super rare though. It's gonna be 1200 gold. I don't know. It might be too rich for my blood, especially since there's so many variants dropping this week. Next, we have this blade here, super rare, in the album called Peaches for Me. So there's going to be a Peach Momoko album. We'll go over the album once I go through all the Peach Momoko variants. So we have this blade here, super rare pull. So it's going to be a pretty expensive album. Again, I wish some of these albums, the cards, just we already had them, and I could just open up the game and just have it. But yeah, there goes Blade. And if you guys have you guys been hearing all the rumblings about the Blade movie? By the way, like it's supposed to like Mahershala Ali signed in like 2019. It's already like 2024, and they don't even have a script or a director yet, which is freaking crazy. Next we have this Magneto here, super rare. I've been waiting for this one too, from Peach Momoko. This is going to be a very expensive album, but this Magneto is pretty cool. Anytime you see Magneto in the white suit, I think that's pretty baller. The next we have this Moon Knight. This Moon Knight is pretty awesome too. This one is super rare, which is great. Like this is an expensive album because all these cards are new too. So like you gotta drop some money for these because it's a lot of gold. Next we have the Spider-Man. This one's pretty cool too. Super rare. Jeez, man, 1200 gold again. This is expensive. This is one like if someone has, we'll see the emote soon. If there's an emote in this album, if someone emotes that on me, like I know they're a super whale. Once I see that emote, and Thanos, this is one we've been waiting for a while too. Like we've seen this one. I've seen the cover. I forgot what comic book cover this Thanos was on. I do have the Thanos like limited series where like he has an extra stone, the Death Stone. I don't know. I need to talk about. I might try to like get Amanda to talk about that run with me. Have her read it real quick, and then we can talk about it. I think it'll be pretty interesting to talk about like Thanos and how like I don't know crazy of a character he is, or like how deep of a character he is. I think it's pretty cool. But he's gonna be in that album as well. And then we also have Enchantress. She's going to be in the Peaches for Me album too. She looks like a sprite there. Like good old Enchantress. That's pretty cool. Enchantress has a lot of good variants in the game. And then let's see what is next. I wonder if that's the last one. Nope, we have Moon Girl here with the Devil Dino in the other glass there. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Like Moon Girl has a lot of good variants in Marvel Snap as well, I think. Like Moon Girl is A tier or S tier when it comes to variants in Marvel Snap. But she's like not a card I play that often anymore for some odd reason. I don't know. I just feel like my hand, like there's so many good, like I said before, there's so many good cards in Snap. I don't want to double up my hand. That way I miss out on something good. If you guys understand what I'm saying. And then next we have the Sabretooth here by Peach Momoko. This Sabretooth is pretty cool too. Another card I don't play that much, but I've been seeing a lot of people with Destroy decks play him a lot lately. I guess like he has some decent value if you don't get certain cards. But yeah, super rare. And then who do we have next here? Ghost Rider. Sheesh. This one's pretty cool too. Ghost Rider has a lot of good variants too. I like the Avatar. I think this might be one of the variants where I like the Avatar more than I like the full-on card. Like I wouldn't mind getting that with an infinity border or infinite border and conquest. Like honestly, like I think that's one of the top. Like I would take that as my avatar. And let's see here. I think that is it for uh the Peach Momokos that are dropping. So let's take a look at the album. So Peaches for me. Let's view all album details. I don't know. It doesn't show. It doesn't show the emote that we get. Yeah, I guess we'll find out when all this drops. It's supposed to be on the 17th. Yeah, so Blade, Doctor Strange, Enchantress, Ghost Rider, Jubilee, Null, Magneto, Moon Girl, Moon Knight, Sabretooth, Silver Surfer, and Spider Man. I believe I have the Doctor Strange, Jubilee, Null, and Silver Surfer already. So I already have 4 of them, and then everything else is new, which feels bad as a consumer because it's like, gosh, man, like you have to buy all these like day one, and they're not cheap, not cheap at all. And then next we have Ironheart here. She's gonna be a part of a bundle that's dropping on the 18th called Steal Your Heart. Let's take a look at this bundle. So, gosh, oh man, this hurts. This hurts. This is a skip for me. $99.99. So you get Ironheart, an avatar, 6,000 collector's tokens, 6,000 gold, and 310 Ironheart boosters. So the bundle value is pretty good. The currency value is pretty good. I think, of course, the tokens, you could get another card, a Series 5 card. Gold, you could get a bunch of variants. Or you could use it to buy another gold bundle whenever another one drops. But I don't know, man. I just think the 99.99 variants, like I don't know if we learned our lesson from the Gambit one. The fact that the Gambit variant got changed and all the uproar and how everyone got 8,000 gold back. But I think as long as these are still in Marvel Snap and as long as people are still buying these, Marvel Snap's going to keep on doing this. Me personally, I think I'm going to skip on this because I don't really play Ironheart that much. And this is not an S tier variant for me. I like to each its own on art. Some of you guys might love it, but it's not my favorite. So it's a skip. If the art was better or if it was more appealing to me or something I would use like in every deck, of course I might go for it, but I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Next, we have Blob here. Summer Vacation. This Blob's pretty good. Rare pull too. So 700 gold, so cheap, affordable. I'll get this one for free and a reward or a catch. So I'm happy with it. I've been waiting for this one too for a while. I think this has been data mined for a while. I'm glad to finally see it in the game. Next, we have Doctor Strange here dropping on the 18th. And this one's pretty cool. It's a Penny Arcade. I don't know. Super rare though. I don't know. Super rare. Like this is an expensive week for variants. I'm glad to see that we're finally getting like a rush of variants this week, especially since we've been light the past few weeks. But good to see all these variants. And next we have Cersei. Super rare for this. Super rare. I don't know, man. I don't know if my art sense is off or not, but I think this should be rare. Like this looks like just like a normal card, right? This looks like it could have been the base art to me. Technically, since it is Eduardo Mello and Ryan Kennard, like they do most of the base variants, so it does seem like a base variant. But I don't know, super rare. I think that's too much for this Cersei. And then we also have Gilgamesh, which is going to be super rare too. I wouldn't mind having a Gilgamesh variant. I wouldn't like. I guess for Cersei, Makari, like all the Eternals, I wouldn't mind having another variant for them. But super rare, I think that's super expensive, right? And then next we have Athena, super rare too, dropping on the 19th. Expensive, man, expensive. Like you have to open your wallets this week. Like, for instance, the Sabretooth is a rare, and I really like the art, and it's done by Ryan Kennard, and then Joe Vereen is the artist. So it's like, what? I don't know. To me, this feels like this could have been a super rare, and the other one could have just, like, all the Eternals variants could have been rare. But glad to see the Sabretooth Luchador. I love all the Luchador variants. They're all pretty cool. I try to get them whenever I see them. And then next we have Makari, super rare as well. I don't know, man. I really want variants for these cards, but it's expensive. It's getting expensive. Then next we have this Miles Morales Spider-Man. This one's pretty cool. I think this is a Hellfire Gala Spider-Man. Like I said before, I wish all this Hellfire Gala stuff just dropped when the Hellfire Gala actually happened, instead of like months, years later. I know like the Hellfire Gala is like once every year, but either drop them all on the Hellfire Gala that year or like wait until the next year, you know? That way it feels like somewhat special. Then next we have the Spider-Ham. This Spider-Ham looks freaking awesome. Super rare. It's dropping on the 20th. This is pretty cool. This is really, really cool. I like it. But I use my Venomized Spider-Ham. And then next we have the Cerebro. This has been data mined forever. This is for all the hipsters out there. Rare. It's going to be dropping on the 20th. Only 700 gold. Yeah. I don't know. I still think it's weird. It seems like this Cerebro could talk. Like, yeah, he has like hands. He has hands and a mouth. Like, this Cerebro's alive. Next, we have this Baron's emo. This one's freaking baller. I've been waiting for this one too. Like, super baller. Super rare. But I think this one's actually worth the super rare. I wouldn't mind seeing a split just to see how it looks. But I think this is a real awesome variant. And then next, we have another Dan Hip card for you guys, for the hipsters out there, dropping on the 21st. Mystique. I think this one's been data mined for a while too. We've been waiting for this one. What does she have? She has like Spider-Man's arm. Who's the other? Like, is that a like Wolverine chain there? But I don't know who else's hand that is though. I don't know. If you guys know whose hand that is, let me know. But it is like a little Wolverine charm, which is pretty cool. Next, we have this Wong. This Wong is baller. I do need a Wong variant, so let's check out this bundle here. $14.99, which is very affordable, and you get a freaking baller variant. So you get Wong, the Avatar, 1,500 credits, 700 gold, and then 155 Wong boosters. The bundle values 241%, currency values 158%, which is very, very good value. I think if I were to purchase anything with my money this week, I think it would be this one. This Wong variant's freaking awesome. Like, super awesome. And I think we do need some more Wong variants in the game. Because I think of course, we have the base. I have the Pixel. I think I have the 3,099. I have the Dan Hip. And I think I have the Mid-Autumn Festival. Those are the ones I have currently. I think I might have the Rock and the Band one too, but I don't use it. And next we have Blink. It's Flaviano. It's dropping on the 22nd. We do need more Blink variants. I really like Blink. Blink is a card I'd use, so I wouldn't mind having this one. Pretty good. I think Blink is actually one of the better season pass cards. Like, very playable till this day. It's not like you just play her for the season and then drop her, right? And then lastly, we have this Onslaught here by Maria Wolf, dropping on 22nd, super rare. I really like her art. It's very intricate. Like, it's a lot going on. It seems like it could have been like one of those 70s glow in the dark, like psychedelic, like you just hang it on your wall, let it glow in the dark, and it just stares at you. So I wouldn't mind seeing the split. Like, it seems like the eyes will glow, and then like whatever he's holding, energy ball he's holding in his hand will glow as well. But that is it for this week in Marvel Snap with the new variants and cards. Remember, comment down below which one you think is my favorite. That way you get a chance to win some gold, a gold pass for a month. Till next time, guys, be safe. keep on snapping, and peace.